Hey y'all, Trey Polisi here with another video coming back at y'all. I know it's been a minute, but I'm gonna show y'all my new truck and what we're gonna be doing to it today. All right, so it's a 2010 Silverado LTZ 4-drive, and I'm gonna be taking off these door moldings on the side here. You can see where they're coming up a little bit. So I'm gonna show y'all the right way to do that. But yeah, it's a new truck. Gonna be probably doing a build playlist on this truck. Got new tires in the back, I picked up today. I've done so far a leveling kit with Rough Country A-arms, just a 3-inch. I've done clears, LEDs, and tint on the side windows, and I'm working on paint correcting this also. So pulling off these side moldings, you're gonna see how there's adhesive behind it, and the paint is gonna look bad once you get down to it, so you're gonna want to paint correct the truck like I've done here. And I'll show you before what it did look like. So it's got like overspray and how the paint like does not match at all to the other side. So I'm sure how to do that also. You don't have to go down to a full paint correction, but just take some compound, some polish, and some wax to seal your paint back off, and you'll make it look right. So you're gonna need tape, a 3M eraser wheel, some fishing line, a drill motor, and some pliers to cut the fishing line. This right here is what all I use to do my paint corrections. You can use the other Meguiar's clay kit or any other clay kit you want to, but this is what I use. It's about 50 bucks. Works great. For my compound, I'm gonna use the V36 from Chemical Guys. And on that, we're gonna use the yellow Chemical Guys. Should be a heavy cutting. Yeah, heavy cutting pad. And then I'm gonna use my 3D Speed. We're gonna use that on the medium heavy cutting pad from Chemical Guys. And for the last step, we use this light medium polishing pad with this Harbor Freight rotary. So. And then you can use whatever you want to seal the paint. Jet black from Chemical Guys works good, but I like this Hydro Slick, or you can use this glaze from Chemical Guys. They're very expensive, but and then I'm just using the Meguiar's Quick Detailer and the clay bars, so that's gonna get like all the overspray and whatnot off of your paint. So I'll go ahead and show y'all how to pull these moldings off. What I'm doing with this masking tape, I'm making a line across the top, the sides, and the bottom of the door molding. That way when I rub the fishing line across it, which I'll show y'all in a minute, that way it doesn't scratch up the paint that I've already paint corrected. So what I've done here with the damn fishing line, you don't want to really go with like a light pound braid. This is like 40 pound and I never use it, so it works good for this. And I think I'll see how many layers I put. I'd like triple layered it so it doesn't break. Alright, so I do it this way instead of just ripping the whole molding off, because that's what a lot of people do. And if you do that, it'll rip your paint off. So take your fishing line, go under it. Try to get all of them in there at least. Like so. Wrap around your fingers a couple times so they don't slip out. And then just guide it along the paint like this. This is probably gonna take a while. Alright, so now that you got it off, you're gonna see it's dirty on, it don't matter what truck it is, it's gonna be dirty. Just take like some quick detailer, wipe off all the dirt, because you don't want to be messing with dirt on your paint, because all that's gonna do is scratch it up more and more. So get it nice and clean before you break out the eraser wheel. And then get to erasing all this compound off. Alright, so now take your eraser wheel, go top to bottom, and your tape line's also there so it doesn't affect any of your other paint. And don't go too fast with it, or else you'll burn your paint up. So just slowly work it away. Like so. Alright, so you can still see there's a little bit of residue after you get done with it, so clean it all off with the quick detailer again. And then get your clay bar out and put it into like about 4 fingers wide. Wet your paint. And then just glide it. Don't put any pressure down. Just glide it across your paint like this and it'll slowly get everything out of it, as you can see right there. And when you go to your next door, make sure you pull the clay apart. That way you don't use the same side on it. Alright, so I know my pad's dirty, but we're gonna go ahead and put on the V36 compound. Make sure you shake it up really good. You're gonna do 4 to 5 pea-sized drops. Okay, that is not a pea. I'll just do 3 drops then. I'll do 3 penny drops. Alright, so what we're gonna do with the V36 is you're gonna wanna work it with no pressure until it turns like clear. And then once it turns clear, then you can turn your RPMs up and do about 2 to 3 passes, however many you feel like doing. But make sure not to get your paint too hot or else you'll burn your clear coat. Alright, so you put it at 1,000 RPMs and then just gonna work it in until it turns clear. See it, how it glazed over. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on 1800 RPMs. I'm gonna put light to medium pressure. off to see. Probably gonna need another pass. I see it's got a line in there already. But the rest of the door looks good. I'll go ahead and apply some more compound. I'm not even gonna wipe it off. I'm just gonna go over it again. Dude, pea-size drops now. Same step, 1,000 RPMs. Work it in the paint. Make sure it goes clear. When I'm working it in the paint, I'm not putting any pressure down. Like I said, it back at 1800. We're gonna do a little bit heavier than what I just did on this line to about right here that I can see to the rest of the door. Go ahead and grab your clean microfiber towel and wipe it off. Okay, so you're probably not gonna be able to see it. You might can see it a little bit right there. It's just that little bitty top line. Okay, I'm probably not gonna be able to get it on camera, but you can't see it if you're looking straight at it, but you can see it when you're looking from the side of it in person. Well, I can't really see it anymore. But anyway, there's a fine line. If you can see it, it is. Anyways, it's right. It's about an inch below the Silverado emblem. It's the top line of where that adhesive used to be. Bottom line's gone. But if you want it to be like completely gone and swirls and everything, you're not gonna want to use this heavy pad. You're gonna want to use a one of those microfiber pads. I don't have one of those just because I'm not the world's greatest at paint correcting. But it's good for like beginners if you've never buffed your paint before, real deep down. So I'm gonna do one more pass on it. and I should be satisfied with it because you can barely see it anymore. And then once that's done, I'm gonna hit it with 3D speed on my medium. I'm gonna do about probably 4 passes on that. I'm about to go on my 3rd pass with this now. And then I'm gonna hit it with my polishing pad and then hit it with some sealant, and then we should be good to go. But yeah, you can't really see that line at all anymore. And you can see, if you wanna look, there's no paint missing from me taking off my door molding. If you go to rip them off with your hand instead of doing it my way, you're gonna be losing paint regardless. Some people are lucky and it doesn't happen to them, but I've had bad luck, so that's the way I do it now. So I'm gonna go ahead and buff and polish this a couple more times, and I'm gonna seal it off, and then I'll show you all the finished product of it. Alright guys, now that we got that mirror shine, we're gonna go ahead and shake up our 3D speed. Show you all the directions on this. This is super easy to use. It's what it is, it's a 3-in-1. You can correct, polish, and finish it. So, let's see. 1200 RPMs, 2x2 area at a time. We're working like a 2x6 inches. So 4 to 5 drops. So basically the same thing we used with the B36 compound. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on our orange pad. And these pads are already used just because I've done this hood, half the hood, this fender, this door, that door. Still gotta do the bed. So I'm just working as I go now. Gotta do that one right there, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the bedside. I'm not gonna paint correct my tailgate just because I'm gonna go ahead and just do it right, get a brand new tailgate. It's got a dent here, a couple dents all around, but the tailgate is rusted out. The previous owner, he used this truck to pull shrimp boats, so it's got rust only on top of the bed, and it's really bad on the tailgate and the bumper. So we're gonna go ahead and replace the bumper and the tailgate, and I am gonna paint it myself, so I'll show you all that. And I'm gonna go ahead and swap to a 2014 bumper, the one with the steps in it, and I'm gonna color match the top bed rail to it. So I'll show you all that. And for y'all wondering how many pads I bought to do the full paint correction, really you would have needed, let's see, 8 pads, but I only bought 6 just because I didn't feel comfortable doing the full paint correction. I'm doing basically one step below it, just getting rid of all the oxidation that I can off the top of it, just because if it was a black paint color on it, I would do the full step just because scratches show up really bad in it. But this truck just had overspray on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with 3D speed on the medium pad, and then we're gonna go to the polishing pad. And then I'll show y'all me applying that I'll show y'all it again because I don't remember what it's called. I'll show y'all applying the ceramic coating, Hyper Wax. So I will go ahead and get to finishing this door. Alright guys, and now to finish off the video, go ahead and shake up your Hydro Slick. And get 2 rags for this also. And what you're gonna do is, it's better to use with a little applicator pad, but mine are all dirty, so I'm just gonna use a clean microfiber. And I'm gonna put my drops just like this. I'm gonna put 5 of them. And what I do with that, I just take the rag like so, and I will just mush it all in. like so. And now what I'm gonna do is lay it evenly across the paint. A really thin layer. Don't apply really any pressure at all. Just do a light pass on it. And you're gonna let that sit from about 30 seconds to about a minute and a half. I usually let it sit for about 2 minutes. That's the look that I've had with this product. I've been using it for about 2 years or so, and I love it. It's always given all of my vehicles a deep wet shine. So we're gonna go ahead and let that sit and wipe it off with our clean microfiber rag. Go ahead and wipe off all your letters that I got polish all over while we're letting that dry. Oh, and if you're also wondering how to like get these letters real clean, I don't really care that much, but you can take like a Q-tip and just dip it in like some soapy water and it'll come off. So it's been about a minute and 30 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lightly glide over it, dry it all off. You can watch it glaze over and it looks like smoke on the paint. And it's like if you ever took like a lighter to car paint or whatnot, that's what it looks like when you see it doing its magic. So I'll go ahead and show you the finished product. Just like that, like it was never there. Gotta love this paint. But you can see how it's still kind of a little haze over it. I didn't really wipe it over that good, but you can see there's super fine swirls. If you go the full paint correction step and do the microfiber, you won't really have none of that, but good enough for me. I like the look of the trucks without the door molding, so that's why I did it. But yeah, guys, this is the new truck. Gonna be doing a lot more videos on this, so let me know what y'all want to see done. New tires should be going on this week. But yeah, what do y'all want to see get done to this truck? Y'all just let me know. I will go ahead and, on my next video, since I'm still gotta paint correct like half the hood. Look at that overspray. Look at the other side. But yeah, I'll make a video on how to like clay bar and whatnot. And I'll show y'all when I get these tires put on. Just picked these up today, super cheap, super cheap. Hit a lick on those. Then I'll show y'all the bumper, tailgate, and whatnot. And I'm also gonna be putting in a Raptor liner because I hate the look of a bib without rhino line. So I got a full kit of Raptor liner in this box. So yeah, y'all just let me know what all y'all want to see. But the next couple videos are gonna be tires, paint correction, and I'll probably do that Raptor liner as soon as I get the paint correction done. And then that should be all besides the rear bumper and tailgate for now. But yeah, let me know what all you want to see. I might even show y'all how to change door panels and whatnot. Or not the door panels, but the door handles. Or I might just repaint them. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but it's either going to be I repaint them or go chrome. And I've also got a brand new box color match to the truck. So go ahead and show y'all that too. So thank y'all for watching. I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep now. But if you can, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment what y'all want to see done to the truck. And I'll catch you on the next video. Y'all have a good day.